You guys, I I have to start my streaming program before I start streaming on YouTube, which makes sense. But then I have to look at whatever dumb thing I was doing between the time I click the button there and when it becomes live. And you guys really miss out on some gems. Let's get dancing in here. No, we don't want to listen to podcasts. Get out of here, Hidden Brain. I mean, unless you guys want to listen to podcasts, but we don't have to do that together while I'm standing on a wooden floor. All right. Right, so for those of you who missed the last class, my playlist rearranged itself. I don't know what happened. So tell me what to do after this dance. 5, 6, Yellow Brick Road. Oh, that doesn't sound good to me. Yellow Brick Road. Samantha. Rock the mirror. To the back. Samantha. Rock the mirror. To the front. 2 claps. Shuffle. 2 claps. Shuffle. Yellow Brick Road. To the back, Yellow Brick Road. To the front. Samantha. Rock the mirror. To the back. Samantha. Rock the mirror. To the front. 2 claps. Shuffle. 2 claps. Shuffle. Yellow up and down. Step touch. Chassé. Pivot to the back. Up and down. Step touch. Chassé. Pivot to the front. Yellow Brick Road. To make it a box. Man, do I have something to say about potatoes. Yellow Brick Road. A different thing than earlier. Yellow Brick Road. I'm excited about it. It's weird. Samantha. Rock the mirror. To the back. Samantha. Rock the mirror. To the front. 2 claps. Shuffle. 2 claps. Shuffle. Up and down. Step touch. Chassé. Pivot to the back and step. Up and down. Step touch. Chassé. Pivot to the front. Let's see. Samantha. Rock the mirror. Samantha. Rock the mirror. To the front. 2 claps. Shuffle. 2 claps. Shuffle. Up and down. Step touch. Chassé. Pivot to the back and step. Up and down. Step touch. Chassé. Pivot to the front. Yellow Brick Road. Make a box. Yellow Brick Road. Last one to the front. And Michael Flatley. All right. So this is silly. I potentially made a mistake by buying potatoes at Costco. I was having a craving. I wanted to make mashed potatoes, and I did that last night. They were delicious. But this morning I made hash browns, which is good. But making hash browns for one serving is kind of annoying because, like, you got to do the potato grating, and then you got to wash the grater. So what did I do? I grated multiple servings and put them in a like steel ramekin type thing in water, and they're in the fridge. Now I don't have to do all that work later. That's the tip of the day. Front load all of the work. It saves a little bit of time. You don't have to wash the thing, and you don't have to mentally prepare for grating a potato. Possibly the worst thing you could do in the morning. Yeah, I definitely have lots of potatoes now. But I have had these I have a big steel ramekin type thing. It's not a ramekin, but it's like a steel container for food storage, and then I have like a baby one. And I've had them for years, and I don't use them anymore. And this is the perfect reason to use one, and it fits in the refrigerator and everything. It's nice. Potatoes do freeze well. I would say if you're going to shred them for hash browns, you want to press all of the starch out of them before you freeze them, because I've done that too. But pressing the starch out of them, who has time for that? I'd rather just shave them and put them in water. Well, thank you, Sarah. I thought it was a great potato story. Coincidentally, I did listen to a podcast that was talking about the potato famine today. Just as it didn't even mention it for very long. It was just like, oh, and the potato famine happened. That was a bad thing that everybody remembers. And then on to the next subject, which is what we'll do. Left foot's free, ready for... Oh boy, I don't even know, because all of this stuff is out of order now. I did come up with more stuff that we could dance to the duck song. That's a good question, Ming. I don't even think there's all that much fiber in potatoes. But like the starchy water. I've taken many tutorials on hash browns over the internet, and they all say to rinse them until the starch is gone, because that's the part that kind of sticks to the pan. But I solved it by just getting like a really thin spatula and using my cast iron pan so that I don't worry about scratching it, which is really nice. There's a duck song. Oh yeah, you did miss last week. We haven't really learned anything in the duck song. It's called O Pato. I'm sure that there's a more accurate Spanish way of saying it. It's by Stan Getz with a Z, which is pretty good. Let's go ahead and go over it. I'm sure that we're all fairly warm. YouTube's loading, just give it a second. Oh, and we have an ad. Oh boy, we gotta... No. This is what I was talking about earlier on Facebook, Sarah. Like, I would have purchased this music through Google's Play Store if it was still existing, but I can't do it on YouTube Music, and I'm not going to buy a subscription. So eventually I just decided, you know what, I like this artist. I'm just going to buy like all of their CDs and hope that I get the right version. Oh, potato. Oh yeah, on Amazon there's a bunch of different CD albums with like different abstract art, and I was just going to get all three of those because that's satisfying to me, having three different CDs that kind of match more or less. Okay, here's the song. And I'm writing it in a way that doesn't make any linear sense. So we'll figure out how to connect these. But this is what we got. And it sounds fast, but it's really not. Oh, Pumpkin Song would be pretty good. Okay, so this is kind of what we went over last week, Sarah. We are going to do... I'm catching up on everything. You guys are silly. We are going to do like kind of pullback practice, but not full-on air style pullback practice, right? So we're going to go step, and we're going to slap this, and then step. Step, pull, step, 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 pull, step, step. Right? Okay, so nice and slow. And while we're doing this, I'm cooling off a little bit too quickly. I should. That's correct, Ming. You're right. I probably should say what it is in here. I don't think there's any dashes. It's a capital O, a capital P, and it's by Stan Getz and Charlie Bird. That's why it's about ducks. Gotta capitalize it. We gotta respect people's names. And there's an ampersand in here. There you go. Okay. So nice and slow. All we're doing is we're stepping far enough back that our front foot is going to want to naturally peel off. And then as we pick it up, we're going to allow the toe to hit the ground before we step on it. And that's essentially what an air pullback is going to do too, except for this step part because we need to be over this foot. So we're peeling it back. We're letting it spank the ground. That's another term from tap. And then we're going to step on it. So we're going to go step, pull, back, step. And then we're going to repeat it on the other foot. Pull, back, step. Step, pull, back, step. Now, the reason that I'm practicing this is because, like, when we do, like, when people write them into dances, like, it's hard because the air style pullback for me is what I learned first. So, redoing all of that brain work is hard. So we're going to go step, pull, back, step. Now, I realize that right now we're learning a very specific step, but it will translate to other things. So in this, we're going to go step, pull, back, step. Step, pull, back, step. So notice that my feet are pretty much staying in their own spaces. They are socially distant. Okay? Maybe they're not socially distant. That would be like kind of dangerous, honestly. The only way that I could have my feet be socially distant is to strain something. It would be 6 feet if they were, all the way apart. Actually, let's get the tape measure. No, I am in the garage. I have the tape measure. But this floor is 8 feet. So if I really, this is too much, isn't it? We're getting way off the rails here. Anyways, we took that social distance joke a little too literally. Anyways, we're gonna pretty much leave them in a 1 foot-ish area, a 1 foot by 1 foot, which is 1 square foot. Yep. Okay. Nice. So we're going to do, I think, here's what the step is going to be in this dance. We're going to do 2 of those. We've got step, pull, back, step, step, pull, back, step. And then we're going to do a double step, pull, back, step, pull, back, step. Okay? Yeah, okay. I think that's correct anyways. Yeah, okay. So it's gonna change slightly. The same concepts are gonna happen. And what I mean by it's gonna change slightly is that after our double, we're going to do the same rhythm, but it's going to fall on different parts of the step, if that makes any sense. I think you're still supposed to be 6 feet apart with the mask on. Unless your feet. I don't know about your feet, but my feet have no respiratory parts that I know of. I mean, let's see here. I'm pretty sure I had some joke about being socially distant and how no two people could possibly have 6 feet between them. Because we only have 2 feet each, right? That's only 4 feet. Get it? So we're going to go step, pull, back, step, pull, back, step, pull, back, step, pull, back, step, step. Okay, so let's do just the first half. We're going to go step, pull, back, step, pull, back, step, pull, step, pull, step. Okay? And then technically we're going to do the same exact footwork, just going in the different direction. I think that's how it works. So we're going to go step, pull, back, step, pull, back, step, pull, back, step, pull, back, step, step. Okay, so we will have our left foot free at the end of it. And then it's going to feel a little bit odd because we're not doing the same stuff. At least we're doing the same footwork. I don't know how to explain it. It's oddly different, but like uncannily different. So left foot's free. Let's take the first half. We're going to go 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 5. So this is going to be our first step of the next half, right? So we're going to go 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a, oh, no, that's not right, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 5. Now from here, our right foot is going to move next. Okay, and it's going to feel similar, but it is different. And I don't know how to explain why it's different. We're just starting. I can't think of how far into it we're starting late. Do you guys understand it though? This is where being in a live class, I can be like, okay, I can see that we're having issues and I know how to talk about it, but I don't know how to do that here. Yeah, technically it's a different part of the count. Let's see. Yeah, and honestly, I think it's all the same stuff. It's just a count later, and we can't do it more than twice without it getting real weird. We can try it. So starting on the left foot, we're going to go step, pull, back, 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 step. Right? We're going to try having a third one in there, but it's not going to be fun. And even you could tell that when we got to the second half, my mouth was incorrect all of a sudden. Step, pull, back, step, pull, back, step. It doesn't work like that anymore. So I'll try to remember. I'll try to figure out what it is while Sarah's taking the dog out. Perfect. Left foot's free. We're going to go step, pull, back, step, pull, back, step, pull, step, pull, back, step, step. Oh, maybe you could do it 3 times in a row. That's good to know. We're not going to in this dance. Left foot's free. We're going to go 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 5 E and a 6 E and a 7, 8 E and a 1. Okay? I guess you could do it 3 times in a row. So all that stuff I said was a lie. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1 E, and a 2 E, and a 3 E, and a 4 E, and a 5 E, and a 6 E, and a 7, 8 E, and a 1. Okay? Ish. Let's take it nice and slow. 5, 6, 7, 8, and step, step. I'm not going to say those words. Okay? 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1 E, and a 2 E, and a 3 E, and a 4 E, and a 5 E, and a 6 E, and a 7, 8 E, and a 1. Yeah, so the way that I've been doing it is what we're going to do. I think when we went over the second half the first time, I stopped. Right? I stopped there-ish. We're going to do an extra 3 quick steps. Oh, dang it. It is the wrong foot, though. That is correct, though. What I just did is correct. So let's take it nice and slow. I will say the words in case that helps anybody. It might be damaging. Just be aware of that. We're going to go step, pull, back, step, pull, back, step, pull, back, pull, back, step, pull, step, pull, back, step, pull, step, pull, step. It's hard to say, though. It's even kind of hard to count because the rhythm slightly changes on the accents. Like a time step has different accents on different things than we're used to. I will give you the numbers. Those are way easier to say. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1 E, and a 2 E, and a 3 E, and a 4 E, and a 5 E, and a 6 E, and a 7, 8 E, and a 1. So let's see. Okay, so here's the 2 different things that we're doing. The first one is the emphasis is on the wrong syllable. So the first version is what we were practicing. Step, pull, back, step, pull, back, step. Like if we were to just do this all night, 1 E, and a 2 E, and a 3 E, and a 4 E, and a 5 E, and a 6 E, and a 7, and a 8 E, and a, right? Like that's the same with that thing that we did earlier. The second version is, so we are going, so it's the same feeling, but our footwork is different because on the first version, we are starting with our backwards moving motion, right? On our second version, we are starting with our step forward and then going into our backwards motion. Which I realize that these sound exactly the same, which is the point, and it's why I've been struggling to figure out what this is in tonight's class and the previous week. So, does that make sense? Are we getting it, or is that more confusing now than it was before? Because we can go over either half better. Either half better? See, this is what we're talking about, Sarah. English, bad. Even though I think the correct term is English, poor. Because it's not the English that's bad, it's the user of it. Okay, so it looks like everybody's okay. So let's take this nice and slow. We're going to go 2 from the top. So the accents, yes, yeah, the accents are changing. hard to repeat it a third time. But yeah, the accent is changing, sort of. So on the first version, yeah, and I'll get to the left side ending. Yeah, I'll go over it all again. But the accent for the first half is on ands, 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 5E and a 6E and a 7 and a 8E, right? 1E and a 2E and a. Well, that was weird. That was a weird, like, cowboy swinging thing. Right? We could do some coconuts in there. But that's not what we're doing. So yeah, the accents on the first half are on this step. So they're in the same portion of the footwork, but because of where that footwork is happening later in the step, they are on different counts, if that makes sense. Right? So no matter what we're doing, our accent is going to be on this front step and this front step right before the pullback. So on that version, we were starting with our backwards footwork. Okay, now on the second half, we're still starting with that foot in front of the step, or we're accenting with that foot in front of the pullback, but we're also starting on that step. Okay? Now, as far as the endings are concerned, our first ending is going to be, or our middle ending is going to be step, pull back, step, step, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we've got 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 5. 5, 6, 7, 8, and step, pull back, step, pull back, step, pull back, step, pull back, 1, 2, 3. On this second half, that 1, 2, 3 is the start of it, or the 3 of the 1, 2, 3 is the start of it. So we're going 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 5. 1, 2, 3. So same idea for ending footwork. It just comes after a different part of the whole step. So that second half is going to be starting on 1. We've got 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yeah, I see. All right, let's do it a few more times just so that we're all comfortable with it. Because I mean, even though I didn't throw a lot of new footwork at you, like shifting footwork into a different part of the phrase is always weird feeling until we are comfortable with it. So let's get there. Left foot's free. 5, 6, 7, 8, and step, pull back, step, pull back, step, pull back, step, pull back, 1, 2, step, pull back, step, pull back, step, pull back, step, pull back, 1, 2, 3. And again, this last step is going to be the next step of the following step. I got to quit doing that in dances because it is fun, but it's hard to say. Because of the words, the interchanging of the word step, meaning foot go down on ground, and foot combined with other feet work. Step, both step. It's hard to say. That last step is the next step of the following step. Left foot's free. Let's try it. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1 E, and a 2 E, and a 3 E, and a 4 E, and a 5 E, and a 6 E, and a 7, a 8 E, and a 1. Okay? Sound good? Feel good? Let's try it one more time. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1 E, and a 2 E, and a 3 E, and a 4 E, and a 5 E, and a 6 E, and a 7, a 8 E, and a 1. Okay? Now, after all that, we're going to do a grab the horn from like bare necessities. 1, 2, 3, 4, step, double, step, double, step, toe, step. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, grab the horn, go, and 1, and 2, and 3, and a 4, and a 5. Let's do that much. Let's actually back it up so that we can get the first step in there too. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1 E, and a 2 E, and a 3 E, and a 4 E, and a 5 E, and a 6 E, and a 7, a 8 E, and a 1. One more time. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1 E, and a 2 E, and a 3 E, and a 4 E, and a 5 E, and a 6 E, and a 7, a 8 E, and a 1. Okay, let's do it one more time, and then we'll go right into a grab the horn. 5, 6, 7, 8, and grab the horn. So we go 1 and 2 and 3 E and a 4 E and a 5. Step, double, step, rock, step. Step, double, step, rock, step. Grab the horn. 5, 6, 7, 8, and step, 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 double, step, double, step, 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 double, step, step, step. I don't remember what we're going to do after that. We might just take a little break because I don't think there's a step afterwards yet. 5, 6, grab the horn, go, and 1, and 2, and 3, and a 4, and a 5, and a 6, and a 7. Okay? Let's try it. Where does that go, you say? I think it comes right here. We will play with that little flourish. Eventually, I just don't have what's going to happen yet. Okay? Left foot's free. We're going to call this a duck basic. Why not? 5, 6, duck basic. Okay. Yeah, this is another one of those quiet ones. Here we go. Is that better? Here we go, duck basic. Shoot. Here we go. Try it again. Sorry about that. Left foot's free. Is the music better? 5, 6, duck basic, and 1, and a 2, and a 3. This is another one of those ones that for me I'm going to have to turn it up on the... Did I already say that? On the... after I get it? I think I thought about saying it, but then I'm not sure if I actually did say it. Now the mix is low. Like my voice is too low for the music, is that what you mean? We'll get this just right. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Alright. We'll just turn it up way like that, and then we'll turn it down over here. Wait, no, down over here. Maybe? Is that good? Yeah, I'm in the red over here, so that's probably why it's getting static. Wait, that's not doing anything. Which dial do I turn to turn it down? Going in? That's the one. Okay. Alright. Hopefully that's better. Yeah, I had to add Gwyn to my autocorrect because it did not know, and now it does. I'm like GUIN. Got it. It figured it out for me. I didn't even have to correct it. I don't expect for you to add my dog's name into your autocorrect dictionary, though. All right, here we go. Left foot's free. Oh, a little bit too light. 5, 6, duck basic. That's wrong. We're not there yet. Left foot's free. 5, 6, duck basic. Grab the horn. All right, so the next step is not coming for a little bit. Okay, so this is an Ian step. I think it's an Ian step. The only time that I've seen it is in a Ian dance. It's called the Hadouken, which is a video game term. It may also be an actual word somewhere in the world, but oh, yeah. It's the problem with having the music be loud enough for the, let's see here. Yeah, it's hard. This is the tricky part when the music is all weird, because if I turn the music up, then it turns staticky, so I got to turn everything down, which makes me quiet, and you know now anyways. Well, I'm glad my voice isn't awful. All right. So ooh, that was loud for me. Hadouken is going to be double step together like that. And then if you want, you can do a double toe stand. Okay? Double step, up, down. Double down, up, down. You don't have to double down, up, down. You can just do a quick twist. But when your floor is this sticky, you got to go for it. We're going to go double down, toe down, and a fastball. Step, push, pull, step, step. Step, push, pull, step, step. Okay? Let's try it. Let's just do the fastball, actually. 5, 6, fastball, go, and a 1, E, and a 2. We're going to get a lot of practice on this fastball, too, because we're going to do it a few times after this, even. 5, 6, fastball, go. Let's put that toe stand in front of it. Double step, up, down, and a fastball. 5, 6, Hadouken, go, double down, up, down, and a fastball. I think we're going to put a clap in there. Let's find out. I don't want to put claps in your hands. Yeah, okay. We are clapping there. Left foot's free. Hadouken. 5, 6. Hadouken, go. Double down, up, down, and a fastball. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, and a 1, and 2, and a 3, and a 4. 5, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. Double down, up, down, and a fastball. All right. Now, from there, we're going to do 2 fastballs. Starting on 1, though, instead of and. Yeah, instead of and. So we just did a Hadouken, and a 1, and 2, and a 3, and a 4, and 5, and a 60, and a 7, and a 80, and, okay? 5, 6, Hadouken, go. So, because we're doing more fastballs, I could just rename this step as a more advanced Street Fighter move, which that's where the Hadouken is from, at least in my knowledge. Hadouken is a fireball that either Ryu or Ken has as a part of their move set in Street Fighter and Street Fighter 2. Actually, Street Fighter 2 is probably where it started. But since we're doing 2 fastballs afterwards, it actually won't make sense to call it something different because the Hadouken is, I'm sure, called that for clogging because of the ball part of the fastball. And we did 2 fireballs before it in Ian's stance. But I was going to use this time to make a Street Fighter joke and call it a Shoryuken, which is a different Street Fighter thing by Ryu or Ken. But it has nothing to do with fireballs, so that didn't work. So we're going to do, so we're going to do that Hadouken, double down, up, down. There's another character whose name is Dalsim who has fireball attacks also that we could name this after, but we're not going down that road here. Have a good dinner, Ming. Potatoes. Fastball. Do it twice. We're going to go 1E and a 2E and 3E and a 4E and. Okay, 5, 6, 2 fastballs go, and 1E and a 2E and 3E and a 4E. And I'm going to do our Fred Astaire shuffle from nothing from nothing. Okay, so we got 2 fastballs and 1E and a 2E and 3E and a 4E. Shuffle back. Okay, let's see if that fits. It fit in the bedroom in my tennis shoes. It's a whole different story with clogging shoes, though, right? Yeah, sure you can. Yeah, there's a good rap about that. 5, 6, 2 fastballs, and 1E and a 2. Shuffle back. I think we're going to add a hop after that, but I'm not totally sure. Let's try to put a Hadouken in front of it. So we are going to end the previous phrase with the Hadouken. It's not going to start with the next verse. So it'll be hard to count in. Hadouken, double step, up, down. Shuffle. Don't clap. Don't do that clap there. But let's see if I can back it up a little bit. That was not good. Left is 3. 5, 6, Hadouken, double down, up, down. Shuffle back. Okay, feel good? Those are the only 2 sections that I've got so far. Eventually it'll be a whole thing, but... Five, 6, Hadouken, double down, up, down. Shuffle back. All right, let's take it back a little bit. Let's do the beginning, or the first section that we've done. And then we'll take a tiny break, and then we'll do the Hadouken. Yeah, definitely. You guys are getting the whole experience now. Left it's free. 5, 6, duck basic. Grab the horn. Left foot's free. We're going to do that Hadouken next. Luckily, this is like the chorus, I think, so we'll get to repeat whatever's here. Except for that, where I missed it. Here we go. 5, 6, Hadouken. Okay, is it fun? Or is it challenging, which is also acceptable? It doesn't have to be fun yet. All right, one more time, and then we'll do a different dance, and then we'll see where this goes in the future. 5, 6, duck basic. Grab the horn. Left foot's free. We're gonna go right back into the Hadouken. 5, 6, Hadouken. Double down, up, down. Fastball. Yeah, I think there's a hop after that. I don't remember what I had afterwards, though. Well, I was going to do a buffalo in here somewhere. Maybe it was there. I don't know. That wasn't it, but it's close. What would you guys like to do after all that? Let's see. We got a few minutes left. There was a request last week, I think, or maybe there wasn't. I don't remember. I never remember. I think that we did like kind of a free dance at the end of the class last week, and I don't remember exactly what we did. Rolling in the deep. All right, we can do that. Once I find it in the list, you know. Luckily, that one has a picture of Adele's face in the thumbnail, so it's easy to find.
There's a
left foot's free. Let's go over the b-boy split just in case. It's gonna be 4 splits, right? Double split, 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 split. If you want to jazz it up a little bit, we can add a lift, double split, lift, split, lift, split, lift, split. If you want to jazz it up even further, you can start here, double split, split, and then do your second 2 splits to that wall, okay? 5, 6, b-boy go, double split, 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 split. Step, brush up, unclog, rock, step. Step, brush up, unclog, rock, step. Technically, what's on the cue sheet is step, brush up, unclog, heel, step. Okay, so we like drop that heel to free up this other foot again, and then put it down. Okay. B-boy, 5, 6, B-boy, go. Double split, split, split. Step, brush up, unclog. There's a slight crack under my floor, like a crack between this floor and the real floor. And there's dog hair here that gets it gets moved. What is the word I'm looking for? But anyways, it like moves around because of the air. It's less interesting with boring words. Whisked. There we go. Left foot's free. Ooh, I gotta turn this down now though, because you guys are gonna get blasted.
There's a fire, things that I be.
All right, how's that for voice? Yeah, I don't know where the dog hair came from either. Just because this is a loud one, so I want to make sure you guys can hear me from the get-go, so that I don't trick you. Is this good? Triple? 4 bass 6. Triple. Fancy double. Was that good? I hope so. Here we go. Left foot's free. As long as it's not blasting you, and as long as you can hear me, I think everything's good. Left foot's free. 5, 6, bonanza brush, 2 double steps, 2 double ups, a basic, brush and run, crossover. It's going to be quiet at the beginning. Bonanza brush, 2 double ups, a basic, brush and run, crossover, flatlander to the front, rock, double, rock, heel, slur, and a basic, turn to the quarter, rock, double, rock, heel, slur, and a basic, rock, double, rock, heel, slur, and a basic, rock, double, rock, heel, slur, and a basic, baby vine, double step and break, lift, donkey, unclog, fancy double, baby vine, double step, double break, lift, donkey, 2 unclogs, fancy double, triple brush, jump, hop, double step, hop twice, B-boy, split it up, triple brush, jump, hop, double step, hop, B-boy, let's see here, rock, double, rock, heel, slur, and a basic, I don't know if that's right, rock, double, rock, heel, slur, and a basic to the back, it works though, rock, double, rock, heel, slur, and a basic, rock, double, rock, heel, slur to the front, baby vine, double step and break, lift, donkey, 2 unclogs, fancy double, baby vine, double step, double break, lift, donkey, 2 unclogs, fancy double, triple brush, jump hop, we're going to turn it 3/4, B-boy, to the wall, triple brush, jump hop to the back, ooh, I did that wrong, B-boy, double split, triple brush, jump hop, turn it to the other wall, B-boy, split it up, triple brush, jump hop, B-boy, split, now we do a rock double, rock, heel, slur, and a basic, rock, double, rock, heel, slur to the back with a basic. I hope the first section's not your favorite rock double, because we totally missed it. Rock, heel, slur, and a basic, rock, double, rock, heel, slur, and a basic, baby vine, double step, double break, lift, donkey, 2 unclogs, fancy double, baby vine, double step, double break, lift, donkey, 2 unclogs, fancy double, triple brush, jump hop to the back, B-boy, split it up, triple brush, jump hop to the front, B-boy, let's see here, bonanza brush, 2 double ups, crossover, that was all 100 meter in, flatlander to the back, bonanza brush, 2 double steps, 2 double ups, a basic, brush and run, crossover, flatlander to the front, and 1 step. Ooh, that was a rough one. It's obviously been a while.
bare necessities.
I can't
simple
argue with the bear.
necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife. I mean the bare necessities on Mother Nature's
Except I can't slide right now.
recipes that
I gotta
bring
clean
the
this floor
bare
one more time.
necess-
Here we go. Left foot's free, ready for a stomp double. I'm actually getting real close to being able to fold it up because I've made these brackets for putting on the wall so that I can make a hinge out of that and then fold the floor up so my car can come in. Wouldn't that be nice? I think I just went on that tangent so that I could take a tiny break. Left foot's free.
Look for the bare ne-
Oh, perhaps that had something to do with my floor being sticky. Maybe the dust, which won't happen when it's folded up. Here we go.
Look for the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Forget
It's going to be fun, Roxanne. It'll be like I have my own little drawbridge that doesn't protect any part of my property and there's no alligators underneath it. So like the good and the bad. Here we go. Stomp
for
double.
the bare necessities,
Triple.
the simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your
This is another one I need to turn up, but
I mean
it's probably okay for you guys.
bare necessities
Here we go.
on Mother
try it.
Nature. Look for the
Stomp double.
necessities,
Triple.
the simple bare necessities.
Samba basic.
Forget about your worries
Buffalo
and your
cross.
strife.
Double
I
double.
mean the bare necessities on Mother Nature's recipes
Maxi.
that bring the bare necessities
Scissors.
of life.
Burton slider. I would never ruin my new
Wherever
TV.
I roam,
Grapevine.
be found
The
of
ding.
my big home.
Scoot.
Bees are buzzing in the trees
Shuffle
to
back.
make some honey just for me.
Bees knees. Double kick. Bend kick. Step step split. Pull it back. Charleston. Kick it up. Fancy double. Scissors. A Burton slider. Grapevine. Stomp double. Triple. Samba basic. Buffalo cross. Double double.
Bare necessities, that's why a bear can
Maxi.
just the bare necessities.
Scissors.
of life.
Burton slider.
For a prickly pear.
Grapevine.
Prick a raw paw. Well, next
The ding.
beware.
Scoot.
Pick the prickly pear by the paw.
Shuffle
when
back.
You pick a pear, try to use the claw.
Bees knees.
But
Double
you
kick.
don't
Bend
need
kick.
to
Step
use
step
the
split.
claw
Pull it
when
back.
you pick a pear of the big
Charleston.
claw. Have I given you
Kick
a
it out.
clue?
Fancy double. Scissors. Burton
The bare
slider.
necessities of life will come to you.
Grapevine.
They'll come to you.
Stomp a ding. Buffalo cross. Grab the horn. Ba-ding. Buffalo cross. Grab the horn. Twisty bounce. Samba basic. Joey. 10 heels. Ba-ding. Buffalo cross. Grab the horn. Ba-ding. Buffalo cross. Grab the horn. Stomp double. Triple. Samba basic. Buffalo cross.
I mean,
Double double.
bare necessities. That's why a bear can rest
Maxi.
with just the bare necessities.
Scissors.
of life. Yeah,
Maxi.
with just the bare necessities. necessities
Scissors.
of life.
All right, let's do one more. And then here's the other thing I'm excited about. After I put the hinge in, it will have a little bit of slack so that I can put some sort of foam underneath the floor so that it gives more, which means that I can dance longer in the advanced class because that's my jam. But man, like, it has some give in the places where there's not a stud running underneath it. But where there's a stud underneath it, I'm dancing on concrete, which is not fun. And I know that a lot of you probably are doing the same thing in your garages, but it's not fun. Let's see here. I was going to do swim club, and then we'll call it a night, because that's a very low impact one. And I suppose I wouldn't be as sore if I had been drinking water all day. I'll be honest with that. Because I have noticed that in my life. Like, if you're not hydrated when you're going to do an impact sport, you're going to hurt later. All right. Here we go. Left foot's free. Oh, you guys are nice. Thank you. Yeah, it's been really fun to me too. Like I had thought about doing this kind of thing to cover my junk in the past, but having a class has expedited that chore. And then just like finding new ways to make this space more livable has been fun, especially like when it's cheap. Like $200 is not necessarily nothing, but in terms of technology, like that's not a ton of money to put into a little bit of ease of use and quality of life, which is pretty important to me. Here we go. But I appreciate it. I really like dancing with you guys. And I missed it. Left foot's free ready for a coal mine. That's what we missed. Or I missed anyways. Because it was jibber jabbering. 5, 6, coal mine, 2 drag steps, rock step and 3 kicks. Double step and 2 steps. Joey. Triple. Baby vine. Double step, double break. Step behind split, lift, double. Alabama, 2 double steps, drag it. Rock and double up. Coal mine, 2 drags. Rock step and 3 kicks. Double step and 2 steps. Joey. Triple. Baby vine. Double step, double break. Step behind split, lift, double. Alabama. Rock and double up. Rock heel pivot to the back. Fancy double. Double vine. Rock heel pivot to the front. And a fancy double. Brenda. I messed that one up, didn't I? Coal mine, 2 drags, rock step and 3 kicks. Double step and 2 steps. I'll see what I can do, Roxanne. Joey, I don't have any construction paper though. Triple. Baby vine. Double step, double break. Lift. Double. Alabama. Mountain basic, turn it a quarter. Mountain basic. Bonanza with a hop, that was all wrong. So was that. Mountain basic. Mountain basic. Bonanza with a hop, 2 double steps, 2 double ups. A basic and a clap, basic to the front, rock heel pivot. Fancy double, that was all wrong. Sorry about that. Double vine. Rock heel pivot to the front. Fancy double. Brenda, double step and heel, toe, double up, touch across, coal mine. Joey. Triple. Baby vine, double step, double break. lift double, Alabama. Mountain basic, turn it a quarter. Now do a mountain basic in place. And do a real bonanza with a hop, 2 double ups. Mountain basic to the back. That's better. Mountain basic, turn it a quarter. Bonanza with a hop. A basic and a clap basic, and 1 step. All right. That's all I got for you guys this week. Thank you again for joining me. Next week, sure, we'll go over that one. And the turkey will be in a costume. I mean, the spider. The spider will be in a costume. The turkey is currently in a costume, actually. It's a spider turkey. I hope you guys have a great week, and I will see you next week.